Okay, here I am at about 10:30 at night on Sunday night, which is roughly the, I don't know, maybe around the 24th-ish or something. 25th maybe of March. 24th or 5th of March 2018. And I just had a new air compressor installed for what, like $2,500 or something, plus tax. And look, yeah. This maybe it's dirty. Get it to focus. Where's the fucking lens? That's better. I can't tell if it's filling or not. It should be filling slowly because the RPMs are so low. But it should be filling noticeably, and this is not doing that. So I'm going to put it up to 1,000 RPMs. Okay, there's 1,000 and a bit, 1050 even. Okay, I've slowed it down now to 1,000. Now it's charging, but it should have been charging anyway. It should have been charging at 650. And even at 1,000, it's not being very productive. That's not good. That's supposed to charge from alarm on to about 122 in under 2 minutes. There's 122. Well, I've been sitting here for a long time with no air. Like, I just started making this video to show you that it wasn't charging at all. But, okay, it's supposed to hit 122 when it's at 1,000, but at 650 it's supposed to be pumping anyway. Hey, look. Those two tour buses are actually a rock band. They passed me on the Coca-Cola, and then I passed them on the Coca-Cola because they pulled over to pee or whatever. And now they just arrived here. How do I know they're a band? Because they have like Prevos that are actually slide-out RVs, and they're pulling utility trailers. That's band gear. Likely not any PA equipment, just band gear, instruments and amplifiers and guitars and stuff in those trailers, and they both have utility trailers. So somebody that played in Vancouver this weekend is on their way either to Edmonton, on their way to Edmonton, or else Northwest Territories. Not PG. They would have gone up Highway 1 for PG. Unless they don't like Highway 1, it's a little twisty. They might come up this way instead and cut across through McBride to get to PG. It's just a little bit longer. Anyway, back to the task at hand. The air's not climbing. $2,500 later, I should be really happy, and I'm not even either. No, I'm not even on that scale. What if I actually needed to use the brakes? That compressor is supposed to keep charging until 139. Most trucks 122, like I said in all my other videos. But this one 139 because the transmission requires lots of air. It's not even there. This is a long time, man. This video's been running 6 minutes 24 seconds, and it was already failing for a long time before that, which is what drew my attention to it. And then I got out the phone to make a movie. Jumping 6:52, and that's from when I started recording. Oh, or did it already blast and it's just like losing air? I'm gonna okay, siren on. Okay, it won't let me set, so I'll do it by, oh, there, now I can set. And suddenly I felt drag on the engine too, so the compressor must have kicked in. Well, it must have already kicked in because it was the siren went off. Okay, it's loading as fast as it should now, but it's still at 1,000. No, it's not really loading as fast as it should. Where's the air? You know, these guys told me to keep pouring oil into the intake hose of the old compressor. And I have a feeling that hose is full of oil, and the new compressor has sucked it in. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but for sure I'm right. It sucked in oil that was in that hose. And also, it's been on my mind a couple of times. What about the output from the air compressor? Are those lines full of oil? And therefore gunk and bullshit that'll build up? Shouldn't all those lines have been replaced? This is not good enough. It has to get to 122 in under 2 minutes. These two thingies are off. Okay, well, it passed 122. Like, you know, what if I want to apply the brakes? It's no wonder. I did go into a couple of corners and feel like the brakes weren't doing anything. I had to lean. It was just the fact that I'm so fucking fat that I made the corner. You know, I just sort of leaned left while I was turning left, and that's probably what it took. And a big head, you know, and lean out the window, and I can keep the truck level and make it around the corner without crossing over the white line. Jesus Christ, that took a long time. And look how fast it drops now. All the brakes are on. Look at it dropping. All the brakes are on. So it can't be leaking anywhere except in the tractor. Why doesn't anybody fix this shit? I've been complaining about leaking air for over a month. And the fucking clown car keeps showing up and nobody in it can do anything. What the fuck? Really? Look. These are both out. Pulling. And look at this. Dropping again. Yeah, I can hear the compressor pumping right now. Look at that. I'm getting really fed up. Getting billed for people's mistakes. We don't know how to do it, but here's your bill for like not knowing. Put our thumbs under our chins and our forefingers up our cheeks so we look like we're thinking. And we'll say, because that, like, you know, makes it all believable. It started to drop before it finished charging. No wonder I had no brakes. If I applied them right there, I wouldn't have much. The Tridem and my tractor, a maxed out Tridem. loses air at like 5 times the speed that it charges. Literally. There, compressor's kicked in again.